As we have seen what is AutoCAD, now let's dive into the user interface of AutoCAD. So I will just open this AutoCAD software, and now this is the home screen of AutoCAD. Currently I am using the Autodesk AutoCAD 2026 version. It is the latest version. So let's get started here. So here you can see that this is the home screen of AutoCAD, and here you are able to see that what's the version of AutoCAD it is been seen. From here you can see that at the starting here you can see there two options are present, that is the open and here is the new. Here you can start with the new model, and you can also open an existing model. When you just click on open, then it will direct you to the your windows here and desktop, and you have to select whichever file you want to select, and you can select this AutoCAD file. Basically these AutoCAD files are into the .dwg files. Okay, we will see it in details. When we will be exporting it, we will be seeing it in detail. Now we will be seeing this part of the starting, that in this AutoCAD 2026 is been seen that it is the version. Then we can directly open an existing file, and we can open a new file also. From directly clicking on this new, you can start with a new file. When you just click on this new, then you can see that in this tab here the drawing one has been opened. As you see here, here we can draw and make the plans. Okay, so I will go to start here once again to show some more detail. Here you can see that open and new are being seen. Then here you can see that the recent option is present here. In this recent option, whatever the project you have done lastly are being seen here. Okay, whatever project you have done lastly are being seen perfectly here. You can see it in this grid view or this list view also, like this way. When you have done it, it is been seen here. Okay, like this way it actually works. Here you can see that the recent tab is open currently here. Then after, here you can see that the logo of AutoCAD is being seen here. Now we will be just get started with our new model, means drawing file. What is it and how it is been made here. And one more option present in this recent is that when you just type here in the search whatever project, if you are named any project, then you can directly search and it will become here the option, or you can directly open a file here. When you now let's get started with a new file. So when you just click on this new, it will be in the form of the this ACAD dot dwt. That dwt file is called as the drawing template file. .dwt means drawing template file. Okay, when you double tap on this new, then a window will open like of the drawing 2. Same way the drawing 1 has been opened, I can directly close it. Okay, like here. And now let's see the user interface of it in detail. We are going to work over this model, means this interface only. So let's see that this is called as the drawing area. This I am moving this cursor is called as the drawing area. This cursor whatever we are moving is called as the crosshair. Okay, so we will see in detail in the next video its details. Okay, so basically we will start with this part. Here you can see that AutoCAD logo is being seen here. When you just tap on it, you can see that the options are being seen here, over which we can start with a new model, then or open an existing model with a .dwg file or anything. Okay, we can directly save this model here in your PC. Then after you can save as, means you can save as it in the form of the drawing, then the drawing template format. Okay, then you can directly import a file like the PDF. If you want to import anything like the PDF, you can import it into the AutoCAD file. Then we can export into this much options here, like the PDF format, 3D DWF, then the DWS file, .dxf file. There are basically .dxf file and all that things we can export in it. Then we can directly publish here by just going here, and we will be publishing it. Okay, we can directly print the layout whatever we have made. Okay, that was the menu bar. Then in it the drawing utilities are present. Here you can set the units, then set the property, drawing properties, DWG compare, and all these things we will be seeing in detail. Remove the purge, this is main. We will be seeing what is it. That was the this file. Okay, now you can see that this file, this below part is called as the ribbon area. This whole area is called as the ribbon area, and in it this is called as the menu bar. It's the menu bar is not been open. Okay, we will see it in detail. This is called these are some of the view cubes. This is the uh, this is the navigation bar. I will show you in detail here. I have marked here all of this. Here you can see that the middle part, that wherever we are going to draw the plans, then it is called as the drawing area. This file, this drawing 1 2 3 are being shown. The start area is shown. These are called as the file tab. This above part that I was discussing here, that this part is called as the part is called as the quick access toolbar. Then after we can see that this whole part that I was saying is called as the ribbon area. We can on off this ribbon area. We will be seeing it in the next video, how to on off this ribbon area. Then after you can see that this is called as the WCS icon, or we call it also as the view cube, over which we can see it in the form of the 3D view or the isometric view, top view, bottom view, side view, based on the views like the east, west, north, south. We can see that. Okay, and this side is called as the navigation bar, over which we can zoom, zoom all. Here you can see that we can zoom, then we can pan it. We can just directly pan it. We will see all of this in detail. How to pan it? When you just double tap, just hold the scroll button and move the screen, and you will be able to pan the area. Okay, then you can see here as the zoom, extend. Here are the this much option of the zoom. You can zoom, extend, zoom window, zoom previous. We will see all of this in detail. Okay, zoom in, zoom out, zoom center. Then here you can see that this is the orbit tool, which is used in the 3D. In 2D format we will not using it, and it is the slow motion format. Okay, that is not that much required. Then after you can see that this below part, this below part is called as the status bar, over which you will be able to make our model more accurate. How to make the model more accurate by using this tool. This is called as a status bar. This here this three lines are shown here as the customization toolbar. When you just tap on it, you can see that this much option are being seen here. This is the part of this status bar. When you just choose this option here, as when you on these options like here, then you can see that these are being added here in the form of this status bar. These are basically for this 3D view, so we will be offing them. We will see in this course all the 2D part. Then after you can see that this is the layout area. This model layout 1, layout 2 is called as the layout area, and this part here is called as the command line. This command line is a very best option here. When you type here anything or do anything, like when I just type here as the L, then you can see that here I have on this dynamic input. Here you can see that when I type just here as the L, you can see that you are able to see that in this command line this option has been present, means L has been printed here. Just type here line and you can see that this much option are being present of the line. Okay, we will see all of this in detail how to do it. And this is basically the command line. We can just change it location also. Just drag it upward or place it anywhere. If you want to place it here, you can place it here like this way. You can place it below here like this way, or just simply drag and place wherever it by just dragging this grid option present here. And you can directly close this. We will see it in detail in the next video. Now after that, this is the drawing area. This is the UCS icon. This is the view. This is the UCS icon. This is the view cube. Then this is the navigation bar. This is the status bar below it. This is the layout tab present here, and this is the toolbar present here. This is the ribbon area, and this is in this ribbon area we are going to deal all the content here only. We will be seeing in this ribbon area, in this home icon, insert icon, annotate icon, all these details we will be seeing. From this home icon you can just directly drag a part here of a line and make a line here, and like this way we can make a line. Okay, same way we will be making a circle. We will see all of this in detail in the specific draw toolbar area. Then we can apply the hatch and all these things. Here you can see that these are some of the draw toolbar draw tools, then modify tools over which we can move, copy, stretch, and make it in the form of the array. We can make it in form of the mirror. Then after we will see this annotation toolbar present here. In this toolbar we can see for this we can add a text, a dimension, and we can add a table. Then we can add a ladder. Then after here you can see for this layer, in this home icon these options have been present. All these icon are been present. All these icon are been used in our AutoCAD plan. Okay, but basically for the civil part, whatever required I will take that much only. So it will not be get confused, because I will not just confuse you by showing you all the command like all these things. Whatever are required for the civil engineering, then that much part I will be just taking. Okay, in this annotation these are for the dimension, text. In this layer we will be adding the layer, different types of the layers. Then we will be creating the blocks here. Then the properties are being seen here. Okay, this is the basically whole area is called as the ribbon area. Okay, here you can see that the home icon is present, insert icon is present, annotate icon is present here. This view is been present here. View tab is been present here. In this view tab, all this detail whatever you are seeing, this UCS icon, then this view cube, this navigation bar, this status bar, this command line will be are being seen because of this view tab present here. We can off this all these icons. Okay, so how to off this? Just go to this view. In this view you can see that this is the UCS icon. Just close it. You can see that the UCS icon has gone. Same way we can off this view cube. Just place it here, and you can see that the view cube has gone. Navigation bar has also gone when you just tap on it. Same way we can off this file tab, layout tab also has gone. Okay, so same way we can take all this back by just putting on them and just placing there it. You can see that the layout tab has been added here. Then we will be adding the file tab. Same way we will be adding the UCS icon, view cube, navigation bar, and all these details. Okay, and this is the status bar. We will see now in here. As you see here that this is the quick access toolbar. We can also add up a here the menu bar. Here you can see that this is the ribbon area, right? We can also add up a menu bar which is present here. In this quick access toolbar you can directly create a new icon here. All these details are basically from this part only. Okay, you can directly create a new here, open an existing model this drawing file. You can save as. We can open in a web or the mobile format here by using this save to the mobile or the web format. Then you can just plot it or print into a PDF format or anything that you required. I will be discussing in detail here. From this icon we can directly print, and these are the two icons, that is the undo and redo. Means we can go back. Means when you just place this undo, then all this whatever we have added will be gone. Same way this undo works in the form of the Control Z, and this redo works in the form of the Control Shift Z. Same way all this will be add up. Okay, then after we will see in detail here. This is the quick access toolbar, right? Then this is the ribbon area. This is the file tabs. This is the view cube or the WS icon, WCS icon. Then this is the navigation bar. This is called as the status bar. This is called as the command line or the command box we call it. Then this below part is called as the layout tab, and this part is called as the UCS icon. This UCS icon full form is the user coordinate system. Means you see that the X, Y, Z planes are being present. And for the 2D part we will be seeing here in the form of the X and Y coordinate. Same way for the 3D part we will be seeing for the this 3D part we will be seeing for the X, Y, and Z. For the 2D we will be seeing in the form of the X and Y coordinates. Okay, so its full form is the user coordinate system. That was all about the AutoCAD interface. And one more thing, we can here you can see that this is the ribbon area, and we can also add up a menu bar. So how to add up the menu bar? When you just choose this icon here present in this triangular format, just tap on it, you can see that the customize you can customize the quick access toolbar. This is the quick access toolbar. We can customize it by adding up all these items here. Okay, we can render it in the format here, like here. Okay, okay, we will see for the workspace. We can see for the workspace, just I will tab on this workspace, and you can see that this workface icon has been added here in this quick access toolbar. Here you can see that the drawing and the annotation is being seen here. When you just drag it down, you can see that there are three options present as the drawing and the annotation, 3D basic, 3D modeling. We can here the for the 2D part of the drawing and the drafting, we will be using this drafting and annotation in this course. For if you want to change do it for the 3D basics, in the 3D modeling, you have two options, that is the 3D basics and 3D modeling. When you just tab on this 3D basics, this whole layout will be changed. Okay, you can see that the home screen has been changed with this 3D part. Okay, same way for the 3D modeling, we have changed with the advanced part. Okay, like this way this ribbon area has all changed for the specific part. So for this 2D part, we are going for this drafting and annotation. Just tab on it, and this tool has been added. Same way we can add up for this menu bar. How to add this menu bar? Just scroll it downward, this customization quick access toolbar. In it there is an option present here down, you can see that show menu bar. When you just tab on this show menu bar, you can see that this menu bar is being seen here. In this menu bar, all the items are being present. Okay, of this file, this icon of this file is being present. Then here you can just edit. Same way we can view here, then insert any files like the DWG layout and PDF format. Where here you can see that the draw toolbar, all these tools which are being present in this draw toolbar here are being seen in this format here. Okay, same way we can see for this dimension toolbar. Here you can see that this is the annotation dimension toolbar. Same way here all these tools are being seen here. Okay, so basically it was being used with the previous models, means the previous versions. In the 2016 version and the older version we were using that. Currently we don't use this menu bar because it is very much it is the very much manual part, and it will be not a faster way. Okay, that was the traditional way, but this is the we will be seeing in the perfect fast way how to model a model and draft and design a floor plan. Okay, just I will off this. How to off this menu bar? To off this menu bar, just once again press on it, and we have to click here on the hide menu bar, and after that you can see that the menu bar is hidden. Okay, so as you see that all these are being seen, all these details are being seen. Okay, this is the layout of this drawing area. Same way here you can see that this is the menu bar present here. Okay, now we will be seeing the detail of how to hide and see the further part of this model. Okay, this how to hide this ribbon area, how to hide this menu bar, and how to hide this command line, and all these things we will be seeing in the next video. That's it.